All right. Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive.
Yes.
Today, we're going to be talking about banking in the UAE.
Very important topic.
Yes, very important. And, we're looking at a video, someone named Nick the Real Loan.
Okay. Really
And
kitty name.
yes, very catchy. And this video is called Top 3 Zero Balance Bank Accounts in UAE to Open Online 2025.
That sounds very specific.
It does. And,
Cutting edge.
yeah, cutting edge.
2025.
Exactly. This is, pretty future forward thinking here.
And relevant for our listeners, I think.
Absolutely.
Like, who doesn't need a bank account
Right.
these days?
It's
Or who doesn't want to save money on banking fees?
Right. Especially if you're, new to the UAE or you're, on a tight budget.
Exactly. You're balling on a budget, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
So sometimes you got to do that.
So Nick here says that even with the salary of just Eliza Dirhams, you can open a fully functional account.
That's really good to know.
It is good to know.
Because it means that the UAE banking system is becoming more inclusive.
Yeah.
Even if you're not
It's really impressive.
making a ton of money,
Right.
you can still
You still participate.
participate in the system.
Yeah. And so he's looking at 3 different banks today.
Okay.
Mbank, Ruya, and Sharjah Islamic Bank.
A good mix there
Yes.
of kind of traditional and more maybe niche
Right.
options.
So let's dive right in and talk about the first one.
Okay.
Nick puts Mbank in 3rd place.
All right.
He calls him a rising star because the entire process is digital.
I like that.
You open an account in minutes.
Oh, wow.
You get a free debit card and a checkbook.
Free.
And their mobile app makes managing money and local transfers within the UAE really simple.
So that free debit card and checkbook
Yeah.
stand out to me because a lot of banks charge you for that.
They do.
But here, Mbank is giving you the option to bank digitally or traditionally
Yeah.
without extra fees.
And it's a really good value proposition for those new to the UAE especially.
Yeah, definitely a good option to consider.
Okay, so next up is Ruya,
Okay.
and they landed in 2nd place.
All right.
And Nick calls these guys a game changer,
Really?
especially after a DCB discontinued their zero balance account.
Interesting.
So Ruya is backed by a very well-known UAE bank.
Okay, so it's got that trust factor.
Yeah, you got that trust factor.
They vote it.
And they've also made the entire process completely digital.
Okay.
No paperwork, no hidden fees.
I like that.
And he actually compares using their app to using social media.
Oh, wow.
So very
Easy to use.
Yeah, very easy to use.
That even your grandma could do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's interesting to me about this is that Ruya really saw a gap in the market and filled it. When ADCB left a lot of expats without a zero balance option, Ruya stepped in with a really strong alternative.
Yeah, and it's showing how banks are becoming more responsive to their customers
Yeah,
in this very competitive landscape.
exactly. And that's good for the consumer.
Yes, it is.
At the end of the day,
Absolutely. All right.
competition is good.
Yes, competition is always good. So now for the top spot.
All right, drum roll, please.
Nick gives it to Sharjah Islamic Bank.
Okay.
Now they take zero balance a step further.
Oh, how do they do that?
They offer Sharia-compliant banking,
Interesting.
so no interest, which aligns with ethical banking principles.
Right, so that's a big draw
It is a big draw for a lot of people.
for certain customers who are looking for that
Sure.
ethical kind of investment.
Exactly, and they also offer free money transfers to India and Pakistan,
Wow.
which is huge for expats sending money home.
It is huge, especially given the large expat population
Yes.
from those countries in the UAE.
It's really, I think, what sets them apart.
Yeah, this is where they really differentiate themselves. They're catering to a specific audience that values ethical banking
Right.
and needs those international transfer options.
Absolutely, and here's another big one.
Okay, what's that?
They don't even require a salary transfer to open an account.
Oh, wow. So they're
truly focused on accessibility.
really breaking down those barriers to entry.
Yes, they are.
It's great.
So we're really seeing an evolution of zero balance accounts in the UAE.
Yeah, it's not just about the bare minimum anymore.
Right.
It's about added value, convenience, meeting a variety of needs.
It's very interesting.
It is, and it kind of makes you think,
Yeah,
could a zero balance account help you manage your finances?
that's a great question.
Something to consider, for sure.
And if you want a step-by-step guide on opening any of these accounts,
Yeah,
Mick the Relone's video breaks it all down.
perfect. We'll leave a link in the show notes.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I think is really interesting
What's that?
is that all this stuff
Yeah.
it reflects a larger trend of innovation in financial technology.
Right.
Who knows what banking is going to look like in the next 5 years?
It's exciting to think about.
It is.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what comes next.
Me too.
All right. That's it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See you next time.